put on developing regenerative systems within the city?
Oh, I think the mending culture, using food waste as a dye, as you mentioned, I think that the like coffee extracts, tea extracts, avocado pits, people have been really pioneering, like collecting things from the restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be greens, it could be cabbage leaves. I mean, there are ways of doing this. I wish I could go pull the book out. There's this young artist in Sweden who sent me her book, and it's just like all these experiments from using all the restaurant waste and covering her whole room with cloth and then just cooking and throwing, like the whole room became this kind of stain. But it showed like that this idea we have of stain, it's actually like an expression of art and beauty. And so I think the urban space is a hotbed for the cultural development outside of this work. So I think of events, I think of unique ways of fusing food and fiber communities. Dinners to Die For was something that Sasha Duer did, that I loved. And so the urban space has people, right? So you're people rich. And
Mm-hmm.
I think people coming together, putting up, Kate Fletcher did, you probably saw this, like this little haberdashery she took in Michelson. She put a place for needles and threads and a laundromat, and she had people take notes on like when they repaired their clothes with these free resources, and they were writing to each other as they were like washing their clothes. They were taking time to mend and having conversations with each other in the notebook. So to me, the urban space is a place like, how do you slow the consumption rates down? And the urban community has this opportunity to transform that longing they have that they get met with shopping, that I call it the hunter-gatherer. There's something in us that needs to gather. And we go into a mall or a store and we're like honoring that cellular need, but how do you meet that cellular need with the haberdashery, with the dinner to die for, with growing dye plants on a fire escape, growing dye plants on your kitchen table? How do you re-intimize yourself with materials? I mean, those are just reflections. I don't know if there's anything exacting I can offer, because it really needs to come from within your community and you.